Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Five Colonies of Castile. So far we have the three colonies. We've got Spanish Brazil, Spanish Guyana, and Spanish Caribbean. We're working on the next node, which is colonial Colombia, and we're going to need to go explore a bit more if we want to find any more colonies. We could always break off a guy here, hire a diplomat, and go explore a little bit. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Probably should do it now rather than waiting, since these colonies are going to finish and then I've got really nowhere else to expand into. Unless we want to go along the coast of Africa a bit, just to prevent anyone else from coming over. But, I don't know, if they expand here, we'll just fabricate the claim on it and declare war on them. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and do this? We'll take this navy, break off a single fleet, continue protecting trade with the majority. Take you, have you land there. Spend the 50 points I think it's going to cost to get another explorer. But we can wait one more month. We'll hire one. Alright, so we have a good relationship with Tuscany. Isn't Tuscany an ally of France? They are allied not to Tuscany. Okay, I could have sworn I saw that Tuscany would join. We have a relationship slot. We're at 6 out of 6. That's kind of tough. Well, I think to satisfy this mission, we only need another, what, 35 points? So we can get 10 from a guarantee and 25... Sorry, can I not do math? 15 plus 25 is 40 points. We are the papal controller, so we could royal marriage them and then break the royal marriage. All that does is cost us legitimacy. Alternatively, we send him a gift. 75 ducats get us some opinion. I want the diplo points. Basically, we're buying diplo points. 25 whole points. Or the other thing we can do is just get rid of our alliance with their rival. Break off our alliance with the Papal State. That spares up a relationship slot anyway. But that doesn't seem like a good idea either. We could temporarily offer him an alliance and then just break it. That sounds good. I don't really need them in the war anyway. Alright. Improve relations with Spanish Guyana. No, I don't think we need to worry about relations with our own vassals, actually. Looks like Aragon is shuttling in one regiment at a time to deal with the noble stack. That's awesome. Hey, perfect. Let's just lose a bunch of points for fun. Sorry, Tuscany, I was just kidding. I don't really want to be your friend. It's totally a joke. Dissolve alliance. Sorry. It's just kidding. Aragon, please stop doing that. That's just so depressing. France just declared war on Savoy, which means that they're at war with Austria. Darn it, we might have missed the opportunity here. Because now Austria is definitely going to call us in, and we can't call in England. What if we declared war right now? Oh, that's interesting. How does that work? It says that Austria would still say yes. I didn't think that they could be in two wars against the same target at the same time. This is a big risk doing this during an Iron Man game, but... let's just try it, I guess? Can you be at war with the same country for two different reasons? I guess you could. I don't know. Let's try. England is in. Morocco is obviously in. Papal State's in. Austria is not. Yeah, I don't think that they... and did I declare it over the right thing? Damn it! Didn't even declare it over the right target. That was just foolish. Well, at least we're both at war with the same target. It's effectively the same thing, except that they're not going to work together with us quite as well. Austria's navy's getting blown up. Hopefully we can fix that. We'll go down to speed 3 here, since I've already made so many mistakes. So we've got 13 heavies to France's 3. We just move in up there, and that'll go fine. Let's get this army into Béarn, this army into Laborde. God, we should have done the darn right war target. It's going to be a lot easier to defend in Béarn. In order to get the maximum bonus, we need 10 artillery, which we have. Cool. Got 7 here. Maintain that diplomat. Sweden's trying to steal our guy, of course. We really want Wealth of Nations, so we can get that fixed right away. Try to find the French fleet, so we can prevent them from destroying English transports. We want England to get their army across the ocean. I'm hoping that Austria can handle the first wave of France's army. Sweden just switched to Protestant. Everyone is going to be Protestant by the end of this game. Maybe even us. Actually, probably not, because we're not going to have any... Yeah, let's not worry about chasing them into territory that we can't supply range. Let's just go back into French seas and blockade them a bit. Now, France is coming over this way, either to smash my Aragonese vassals' army, or to come at these armies. Now, Béarn has the shock guy with the siege score. This one only has 3 siege modifier bonus, because it's not quite at 8, but it will be up to 4. I'd kind of prefer for this one to be the one that gets the most pressure. I really want to see that fall like right away, especially this one being not blockaded. So let's take 3 of the artillery there right now. And he is coming directly into the army with his 1-4. His 1-4 versus our 0-4. River crossing into mountains. Well, maybe into mountains. We've got 2 maneuver. He's got 2 maneuver. Defender's advantage. I'd say we'll probably get the mountains then. Mountains or hills. We're low on morale, though. So we're going to split and send the majority there to prevent him from actually coming. I don't want to fight if we're not going to win. Which is a pretty good reason to not fight, right? If we're not going to win, I don't want to fight. Naturally. Alright, France, what are you doing with your fleet? You're heading to Moray Firth. So he's going up there. We are at war with Norway. We really should be blockading more than just this. And it looks like Connaught is actually trying to land some troops. And they might land them. Unless Brittany can... Brittany, why didn't you join the war, by the way? Alright, now this time we still have we're not at full morale. We still have a tech advantage. Same commander, 1-4. I still don't really want to fight it, not until we have full morale. So we'll just do that, give ourselves a little bit of time. And he is going to land 2 men on my land. I'm actually going to break off the heavies. No. Yeah, 29th. It did speed up the fleet, but not enough. The light ship, or the transports are a tiny bit faster. Just trying to track him down. Transports almost caught him. Alright, let's go back up there. We're going to ignore this army for now. We almost have a chance to actually take this province. 7% already. This was supposed to be the war goal, so we'd already be getting ticking war score, but no. No, we do not want to send the transports in on their own. There's a big fleet here, but it's the wrong type of ships, mostly transports. huge coalition or army force there from Austria and all of his little buddies versus France. Looks like my light ships are fighting Venice. My light ships should win. It's going to cause them to need to repair for a while, though. And the French fleet is hiding. We'll go ahead and put our navy then in two sea zone patrol mode, see if we can catch that 34 stack. And we did just win that battle against Venice. And there is a fleet of Venice with transports. We want to chase that down, actually. If Venice lands any men, that's just going to be problematic. And you can guarantee, see how it says pound 9, there are 9 regiments on those boats. The Reformation branches out. Okay. Oh yeah, we're totally going to kill this army before it can land. Nope. Sorry, Venice. No. Any chance we can catch that army? We'll be there on the 16th. Not quite fast enough. How about now? We'll be there on the 16th still. Yes. Every little bit helps. If we can kill 1 regiment, that's still 1,000 manpower. And a little tiny bit of war score. A little tiny bit of war exhaustion. '21st, 27th. A little bit leery about advancing this far in, but I think most of the French army's over there. 27th. Good. There's a lot of boats. We're the only one with any heavies here, but still. It's a lot of transports. Just hope those heavies do their job. You know what? Perhaps we should take our light fleet up here. It's on its way anyway. Good. Just to reinforce this a little bit. I don't like this at all. This is kind of making me nervous. Come on, heavies! Don't fail me! Come on, lights. Get in there. We are losing money now. You know, we're so far ahead on tech, we should definitely raise war taxes. We might be upgrading the fleet a little bit sooner than we thought. Alright, come on now. We have more ships than you do. And they're fighting ships. And Brittany is an ally, but they're not helping in this war because they're dummies. 70% chance, and it still hasn't happened. Come on. Did you sink some of these things? Makes me nervous. Relative strength of the alliance actually puts them ahead in almost every category, except for heavy ships. But they're fighting a two-front war, so and as always, you can't land troops if there's a naval battle happening. We did take Bern. Good. Let's go to Girona. It's another safe province for us. Actually, we'll take this army into there. Hopefully it doesn't get occupied by those rebels. Poor Aragon. They've been suffering. It was a difficult position that I put them in. We're finally winning this naval battle. But we lost a lot of ships. Oh my goodness, we lost 10 heavy ships. We lost all of our transports. But they lost more. I mean, that was a battle to the death there. France picked up... Did that actually work? Did they all pick up 6 war exhaustion? You've got to be kidding me. No, they didn't. So it was whoever actually lost the units. That +6 is quite misleading. I'm pretty sure they did lose the prestige, though. Alright, well... Down to 3 heavies. Time to upgrade the fleet, right? Let's go ahead and protect trade in Genoa again. Wow. Pretty sure we get, yeah, 2 new ship types at level 9, so we're not going to build any ships until we get to level 9. Fortunately, we just took Laborde. Let's have this army come back home and prevent that from happening. A little bit nervous separating the 2 armies by this much, but I think we'll be okay. We're also pretty close to level 9 admin tech, which isn't that big of a deal, but gets us 1 step closer to level 10, which we do care about. Also, this relative strength of the alliance comparison doesn't factor in the entire armies of Austria. And I'm assuming that Austria is not getting completely trashed here. Austria still has 65 regiments. Yeah, they've got a pretty solid army there. They are losing against France. Also defending against a Bohemian succession war. So that's not good for them. Okay, this actually ended up getting occupied by Algiers. How did that happen? You ended up at war in the Ottoman conquest of Dalmatia. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but okay. I didn't quite realize that Algiers beat us to the punch there. Looks like England's doing a pretty good job of blockading France. They're at 82%. We should get something down here. But all that's left are light ships, so we could spread out. And rather than try to carpet siege, I think we just stick the army together, keep this 2 siege progress guy plus his 5 artillery, and just pound away at 1 province at a time. Keep the 2 armies side by side to protect against whatever France throws at us. France has a total army size now of 71,000, so that compared to our 40 is not much. But we do have our ticking war score against them, and these 2 armies can both siege very quickly. This one's going to need 1 of the artillery from here. In order to get an extra siege progress bonus. Very risky, I think, being this far forward into the plains. But, I don't know, I mean, France is probably really overextended over here to the right. They seem to be. So, taking territory where we can makes sense to me. I mean, I don't know. Might be a mistake, but we'll see. These ships are partially repaired. Let's just detach damage, let most of them get to work. Capped out on military power again. Yay! Is it time to just do the next tech level? I think we might just go ahead and do it. Get a new cannon. More combat width. Cavalry fire all of a sudden goes up by 0.5, which is crazy. All of a sudden our cavalry will do damage during the fire phase, which is awesome. Yeah, I think we just hold off for 1 month. We'll just waste the 10 points. And then in January we'll go way ahead of time. That sounds fine to me. No mission selected. Colonize something. That's always a good mission. Take Laborde. Well, colonize Maracaibo. Sounds really good to me. So we'll get that soon, and in just a few more days we will go ahead and take the new military tech. Costs 993 points, and we have 999. Very nice. So again, we're getting infantry shock plus 0.2, which is really good. It's like 20% stronger percentage modifier on infantry value. And then more importantly, all of a sudden, instead of having no fire value at all, they'll have 0.5. Which is really, really, really good. We should also upgrade our cannons to the... what? I guess we do the large cast iron cannon. I mean, cannons should be in the back row. They don't really need defense values. Although they do contribute part of their defense values to the troops in front of them, so maybe there would be value in it, but that seems good. Cool, goods production increase. We are in the middle of a war, so we shouldn't be paying off loans, but we're making money somehow. Inflation's coming down due to the advisor. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. I don't know. I really don't know if we're going to win this war. I have a feeling France might turn on us at some point, bring their whole force over in this general direction and kick our butt. We're down to 56. Maybe with a 1 level tech advantage. They just upped to level 10. Maybe we can do it. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching in a bit. See you in a bit.